What's up, everybody? This is Ant Walker with Ringside Intel, here with some news from the combat sports world. A huge rematch in mixed martial arts will take place in the boxing world. Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz will reunite, this time with laced up gloves, and this will take place on June 1st, live from the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California. News broke earlier today. This has been something that's been talked about ever since their main event at UFC 244 from Madison Square Garden in late 2019 concluded. That ended on a doctor stoppage, leaving a lot of people wanting more, essentially. The BMF, the baddest MFer title, put on the line there, a ceremonial belt meant to recognize particularly violent guys and crowd pleasers. People wanted it to end in a far more crushing fashion, if not a highlight reel knockout. They wanted it to end with a bloody decision, but it ended up being stopped by the doctor on a Diaz cut. So that left a lot of people underwhelmed. And since then, the talk has been on. This is something that we've heard about this for quite some time, but this is going to take place as a boxing match. These two have hinted at a return to the UFC. Nate Diaz, just a couple of weeks ago, was sending tweets about trying to headline Noche UFC. Conor McGregor was kind of doubling down on some of those statements, saying that he wanted to headline Noche UFC at the Sphere in Las Vegas against Nate for their trilogy bout. These two have hinted at a return to mixed martial arts for some time. Just a couple of weeks ago, Nate Diaz was tweeting about possibly headlining Noche UFC, the UFC's new annual tradition of paying tribute to Mexican heritage. This year, it's going to take place at the newly opened Sphere in Las Vegas, this huge venue that has all these LED screens all over the venue, and that's supposed to be this immersive experience. Conor McGregor doubled down on that, saying he wanted to headline against Nate at Noche UFC. Dana White shot that down just this past weekend after UFC 299. So not all that surprising that these two have found their way back to one another. This event also is going to be run by Fan Mio. Is hosting the pay-per-view. Fan Mio may not be familiar with that company, but they are also the ones who put on the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight as well. So they're no stranger to this fringe celebrity world that's becoming the new norm in boxing. Of course, as the date approaches, we at Ringside Intel will share more insight. We'll give you our predictions. We'll give you our picks. We'll give you all that good stuff and any related news coverage. So follow along for more.